guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got a lot to discuss. So, Nicki Minaj, could she be coming to save the biggest industry puppet's career? Cavity, okay, is in need of some greater help. And allegedly, Elliot Grange, who is taking over Titanic Records. As you know, Titanic Records had to fire a lot of the executives because they are in debt, okay? Billions of dollars in debt, which we have discussed before. And word on the street is that Elliot Grange, okay, who is the new CEO of Titanic Records, and Lucian Grange, his father, who is the CEO of Universal, which is over Republic Records, which Nicki Minaj is signed to, they think it would be a good time, allegedly in 2025, for Nicki and Cardi B to come together publicly and make amends, okay? Now, if you guys remember, Cardi B told a fan a few weeks ago that the beef between her and Nicki Minaj was still, okay, is no longer alive. Nobody cares. That's what she said. She said the beef is still, even though I don't fully believe that. But she did say that, which means that, you know, allegedly she's not really interested in going back and forth with Nicki Minaj, especially on social media, because she definitely can't do it in the booth, okay? Because, first of all, Cardi B don't even write her raps. But let me know if you guys would be here for a collaboration. I think Nicki Minaj should hold off on the collaboration. I think that would be a strategic way for Titanic Records to try to rebuild Cardi B's career, which we definitely don't want. And I think that, you know, it's time for Cardi B to live in her truth. And the truth is that, unfortunately, Cavity has been using a lot of payola the last few years. The payola kind of stopped the last 2 years, okay? But in 2018, 2019, 2020, she was getting a lot of payola. The payola obviously wasn't helping Titanic recoup any money. That's why they are in debt. And also, they were spending a lot of money trying to take Nicki Minaj down. And I think that Nicki Minaj should allow Cardi B to kind of fade into the background. I don't think Cardi B deserves a spot in hip-hop. She's not that talented. She's not lyrical. She just walk around here with her botched booty saying the N-word and going on rants about Off the Cheat. She hasn't contributed anything to the culture. Like, when you really think about it, what has Cardi B contributed to the culture? She's only taken from the culture, but she hasn't contributed nothing. To me, Cardi B don't have any classic songs like that, in my opinion. What is Cardi B's Super Bass? What is Cardi B's Va Va Voom? What is Cardi B's Pink Friday? Like, she doesn't have that, okay? And we're not talking about WAP. WAP was a collaboration. We're talking about a solo hit that was just as big as Anaconda, Super Bass, okay? Now, you know, a lot of people may say it was Bodak Yellow, but we don't really believe that, in my opinion. Now, moving on to Doja Cat. Doja Cat, The Town Is Dead, re-enters Payola Board Global 200 for the 53rd week, surpassing WAP, which was on the chart for 52 weeks and is the second longest charting female rap song on the chart. Need to Know is number one with 58 weeks, okay? So, I don't know how The Town Is Dead is surpassing WAP. I feel like WAP was a bigger song than The Town Is Dead, a bigger moment than The Town Is Dead. But maybe people are streaming that song because Halloween is coming and, you know, The Town Is Dead is a very demonic song. So, you know, maybe they're streaming it because of Halloween coming in like the next week or two. So that could be the reason why the sales are going up. Somebody come and save Cavity, okay? Unfortunately, Botch and Bitter Gang, Section 8 gang, they are upset at the Chart Obsessed Racists because the Chart Obsessed Racists announced that she will be putting out physical versions of the Torturous Poets Department, which is coming out November 29th, okay? Section 8 gang is not too happy about this. A Section 8 gang member said on social media the album isn't coming out this year. LMFAO. A lot of fans feel like Cardi B has been sabotaged with Nicki Minaj releasing the pink print 10th anniversary vinyls in November, I think November 22nd. And now here comes the chart obsessed racist. You might have to wait till next year because the chart obsessed racist is dropping. Nicki Minaj is dropping the 10th anniversary of the pink print. And then Megan Thee Stallion's dropping her deluxe. And then the Queen of Christmas is also dropping, okay? In December, you know, she got to promote All I Want for Christmas. And allegedly, she might be putting out more Christmas music. So when is Cavity going to be able to drop, okay? A lot of fans are concerned, saying that Cardi B album is getting pushed back another year. What is she going to do? I feel like Cardi B been shelved. I've been saying that for like 2 years. She been shelved. Toothache missed the mark, okay? Ratatouille was too busy going back and forth with fans on social media and trying to use Nicki Minaj to captivate her career that she forgot about the music. See, she should have released her album back in 2020, 2021 when Whoppin' Up came out. We don't care about Cavity anymore. Okay, Sexy Red and Gorilla Glue have taken Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's spot. And then, you know, Ice Spice, low key, in my opinion, no shade. Ice Spice wasn't a good year for her. We're going to talk about her a little bit later. But it wasn't a great year for her. But she was hotter musically than Cardi B this year. Yes, Cardi B went top 10, okay? But that was due to Payola because it went top 10 and quickly fell out. You know, Sabrina Carpenter, Kung Fu Kenny, you know, Post Malone, all these other artists can stay in the top 10 for more than 1 week. Cavity couldn't do that because she had Payola, okay? And the Payola didn't stick for more than 1 week. Cardi B, and I think that, you know, Cavity's fan base, they will agree with this. Cavity fan bases know that she needs Nicki Minaj or Doja Cat to kind of save her career, okay? And that's the only way she'll be able to go number one again, in my opinion. Now, it has been reported the top tours by a female rapper this decade. So far, Nicki Minaj, obviously, number one. Pink, Friday 2, 70 shows, 108 million. The Scarlet World Tour by Doja Cat, who is the Princess of Rap, did 40 million, okay? Out of This World, which was, I believe, Sierra, Missy, and Busta Rhymes, did 33 million. The 25th anniversary tour by Miss Lauryn Hill did 21 million. Hot Girl Summer allegedly did 19 million with 15 shows, okay? That's what they're saying. I don't know if that's true because touring data did not report that. So I don't know where they got that from. But anyway, Sexy Red for president, they only counted one concert, which was $751,000. I don't understand why they only reported one concert. But she didn't sell out, so maybe they did not want to embarrass her. That could be the main reason why. And Ice Spice did $499,000 for the Y2K tour for 2 shows. That's what 2 shows for the Y2K tour did. Okay, and that's Ice Spice's tour. And then scratch off, we got to bring you to the front of the congregation. The 000 tour for 23 shows did 120,000. That's it? And you calling people broke? Oh, hell no. Scratch off, you are receiving Donkey of the Day. This is ridiculous. How did Ice Spice do more in revenue for 2 shows than your whole entire tour you did, okay, for the 000 tour? And you calling people broke? You talking about how you the queen or princess of ATL, and this is what you doing? Okay, this is embarrassing. And mind you, Iron Spice only did 1,000 less in sales first week than Scratch Off. Okay, now Scratch Off is going on a new tour, but I don't know how much she gonna grow because that's not selling out either. Okay, so Scratch Off, you are receiving Donkey of the Day. You too focused on being a side chick. You need to focus more on your career. Always talking about how your man do this, your man do that. What are you doing for your career? Now, moving on from that, a lot of people are accusing Rihanna of putting the battery in Messi Lee's wide back, for coming after Queen B. As we previously discussed, Messi Lee basically insinuated that he had tea on Queen B and Camel Face didn't allow him to go backstage to the Renaissance World Tour, never invited him to brunch, and he allegedly said that he has done a few favors for them, and Camel Face's team keeps reaching out to him, okay? Not the Carters directly, but their teams. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, Rihanna's close to Messi Lee. She could be spilling tea to Messi Lee about Queen B. Okay, that's what they're saying on social media. I don't think that's true, though. I don't think Rihanna's doing that. I do think Rihanna's messy, but a lot of people forget that Messi Lee also blackmailed Rihanna, which I got that tea on Patreon. That he has tea on Rihanna. He did the same thing Rihanna. He's doing it with Cardi B. If he fall out with Cardi B, he gonna try to expose Cardi B too. Okay? That's why you cannot, as a celebrity, as an A-list celebrity, you shouldn't be friends with bloggers. Okay? Because once you no longer want to be cool with them, they're gonna expose you. Okay? And so with that being said, that's why Messi Lee was able to go to, I think it was RZA or Riot's birthday recently. I think that was a few months ago. And, Rihanna goes to Messi Lee's events. She only started recently doing that. She wasn't doing that before. They're not lifelong friends. She doing that because he got tea on her. And I got that tea on Patreon. The point of the matter is that Queen B won't allow Messi Lee into her circle and he feels some type of way about it. Okay, if he had all this tea on Queen B, why wouldn't you spill it? You don't have no loyalty to her. You don't have a relationship with her, clearly. You was dragging her. Okay, been dragging her for months. But he thinks that if he leverages the tea, that maybe, she will allow him to go to certain events, okay, or allow him to be in her circle. And Queen B just don't operate that way, okay, because she's not messy like that. Yes, she might pull strings behind the scenes, but she's never been friends with bloggers. You leave that to Rihanna and Cardi B. She's never done that. She's never been friends with bloggers, and I don't think Queen B will ever be really cool with bloggers because she likes to be private, okay? The messy bitches in the group, no shade of Rihanna and Cardi B, but they like to be friends with bloggers because they're messy, okay? If you have messy friends, you are messy. That's just how life works, okay? If you have a hoe friend, you might be a hoe, okay? You are who you hang out with. And so I believe that Rihanna and Cardi B are messy. No shade. If you hanging out with Messi Lee, you're messy. And it don't matter if he have tea on Rihanna, because Rihanna could just send him a cease and desist. How you gonna let Messi Lee punk you? You a billionaire. That's embarrassing. So, unfortunately, Rihanna gotta be held accountable for that. Now, Trina talks about meeting Nicki Minaj in her new book that she recently put out that I don't think many people are gonna buy. She said, I met Nicki Minaj after Wayne signed her to Young Money. I instantly understood what Wayne saw in her as an artist. She was super creative, ready to go to the top from day one. She was the complete opposite of me when I came into the industry. Just going with the flow and figuring out as I went. Nicki was still in her mixtape era when we met, but she had the streets going crazy. Her flow was nasty. She used to wrap circles around so many of her male peers and female peers, okay? No shade. She wrapped circles around Kim, Trina, no shade, Little Mama, okay? No shade, but she also wrapped circles around the female rappers. Even though technically y'all not really her peers, but she still wrapped circles around y'all too. She gave women, especially younger female fans, something to look forward to in hip-hop, and they latched right onto her. She was extremely humble when we met and told me how much respect she had for me. From the moment on, I was rooting for her, okay? Which was very nice for Trina to put that in her book, but we already know you want the Barbs to support. That's why you're talking about her in the book, because you want the Barbs support. No shade. Still not going to buy the book, but that was cute. Maybe you should tell your big bobblehead cousin Bobby to stop throwing shade at Nicki Minaj then. Because after the Baps collaboration, it has been a little bit funny between y'all two. And it's because of your bobblehead, ugly, botch face cousin Bobby. Okay? So at the end of the day, you need to check him and put him in line. Still do it, because even though you might have done it before, he still be throwing shade. So you need to constantly do it on a weekly basis. Now, a lot of fans are noticing that in this week's PD0G Top 10, there are no hip-hop songs, no rap songs on the PD0G Top 10. Okay? A lot of fans are noticing that. I think Kung Fu Kenny's at number 11, but he's no longer top 10. And my whole thing is, there's no female rappers putting out hot songs, okay? Especially the main female rappers. They're not really putting out hot songs. And the male female rappers not really doing it either, okay? And Champagne Thickums has been flopping ever since the beef. Ever since those diss records came out, Champagne Thickums has been flopping. Y'all stopped supporting Champagne Thickums. And unfortunately, I think the next big rap song in the game that's going to have people going crazy probably going to be Kung Fu Kenny, okay? Because even J. Cole, he just recently put out a single, but people talked about it for a day, and not a lot of people care, okay? But also fans are talking about Champagne Thickums' rough year in hip-hop. Now, unfortunately, Megan Thee Stallion gets humiliated by the EBT Hip Hop Awards. She was nominated for 12 awards and did not win anything. I'm like, oh my goodness, Devil Nation ain't gonna be too happy about this. Why they do Megan like that? They didn't give her one award? Not one? Even Missy won one award, okay, for I think Best Live Performer, which personally, I don't know if she deserved. But at least Missy won one. She ain't been hot since like 2007. Nicki becomes the first female rapper at the EBT Hip Hop Awards to win Hip Hop Album of the Year. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj on that. And the King of Rap has won 8 EBT awards, okay? He was the most awarded artist this year at the EBT Hip Hop Awards. He won Hip Hop Artist of the Year, absolutely. Song of the Year, Not Like Us, absolutely. Lyricist of the Year. Best Hip Hop Video of the Year, Not Like Us. Best Collaboration, Like That. Best Feature Verse Video Director of the Year with Dave Free, an impact track. And he about to dominate the Scammies. Oh, yes, he's about to dominate the Scammies. Champagne Thickums, I would not come out until 2026. Because it might be Kung Fu Kenny's year in 2025, too. He got an album coming out and is going to dominate, okay? But congratulations to the King of Rap and the Queen of Rap, Nicki Minaj. Well-deserved for their awards. Unfortunately, Megan and GloRilla Glue went home with 0. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Gorilla Glue Glorious is projected to sell 60,000 units first week and chart at number 5 on PD0G, becoming her highest charting album. It could become the biggest opening week for a female rap album in 2024. Is it gonna beat out Megan's album? Yikes, okay? Jelly Roll also congratulated Gorilla Glue and said that, you know, he wants to work with Gorilla Glue. So let me know how y'all feel about that. And of course, Cavity's lapdog botched Ken Barbie with the terrible BBL and pizza face has to throw shade at JT. Okay, even though JT been quiet, she hasn't even said nothing. Ken Barbie said that girl told GloRilla to work on her craft and she been beating her ass since. Well, Gorilla Glue has been selling more than JT, that's a fact. But GloRilla gets a bigger push than JT. Okay, is evident. Let's not act like JT gets a really big push, because that's not true. So, there's that. But JT, you got to come hard in 2025, sis, because they dragging you. Okay? Even, don't be honest with you, GloRilla, a lot of people like her album, but I still like JT's mixtape a little bit more. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say. I'm still listening to JT's mixtape. And for me, I just prefer JT's music over GloRilla's deep-ass voice talking about gang, gang every 5 minutes. You know, I like JT's music a little bit more than GloRilla's. But JT dark skin, okay? And a lot of people don't like her because she beefing with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Even though I heard her and Megan might be trying to make amends, but, you know, they was beefing because she didn't hop on Megan's Traumazine album. So, there's that. Now, it also has been reported that Queen Bee lost 1 million followers on Instagram yesterday. She has now lost a total of 6 million followers in 2024 so far. And her new following on Instagram is 314 million. I'm like, damn, how's she losing 1 million followers every week? Okay, didn't this happen to her a few weeks ago? I don't think these people are really unfollowing Queen Bee. I think that Instagram is sabotaging Queen Bee. I think something is not right. Something is going on underneath the table. I don't think millions of people would unfollow Queen Bee. Why? Her pictures have been fire lately. And she has not been convicted of anything. Can y'all wait until she get convicted for something to do the unfollows? Y'all are projecting. Y'all are mad at Queen Bee for imaginary charges. That she don't have no charges or nothing, and people are still upset. I don't understand. Now, moving on from that, Rainforest will be receiving Donkey of the Day. Rainforest filed a petition to reduce his $4,305 of child support per month. Okay. He is also asking for Erica, the colorist, to pay his legal fees. He says that because of her dragging him online, he's been losing out on jobs. Okay. He's no longer on Love and Hip Hop. And that's probably why he created that YouTube video so he can get some coin. Going to Nicki Minaj's concert, he made a vlog about it so he can get paid. But here's the thing. Didn't you brag about spending $5,000 at the Nicki Minaj concert, doofus, with your sprayed on hairline? Okay. $4,000 for 2 children is not a lot of money. How much do you want it to be reduced to? $1,000? That can't take care of no child per month. I mean, come on now, Rainforest. This is unacceptable. Okay. I'm going to have to give you Donkey of the Day because I feel like you're pretending like you're going broke. Now, I don't think you make millions, obviously. I don't think he makes millions, but he can give $4,000 a month to 2 children. Stop. You being cheap. And I'm not buying it. You on that new show, House of Villains. How much they paying you for that? So you still working. You're just not on Love and Hip Hop. Thankfully. Now, unfortunately, some of y'all may not be too happy about this, but the NFL Commissioner Robert Goodell has announced that he will continue to work with Devil Nation. So the NFL extended their contract with Camel Face and Devil Nation. So he will continue to choose who performs at the Super Bowl. Okay. He said that they will continue to work with Devil Nation. And it's been a mutual positive relationship. And the deal in 2019 was worth $25 to $50 million. Okay, so that's how much Camel Toe is getting paid to choose who performs at the Super Bowl. Mind you, unfortunately, artists don't get paid to perform, but Camel Toe does. And allegedly, from what I'm hearing, is worth way more than that now. He's getting paid way more than $50 million to choose who performs at the Super Bowl. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. I got some tea as to why they extended the contract on Patreon. And unfortunately, it looks like Camel Toe will continue to gatekeep in hip hop. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.